Hello, this is Rick from 1124 Holdings and e24land.com, here to give a video overview of our latest 3.726 acre property in Benton County, Missouri. This is lot number 1492. In case you haven't seen it, we have produced another video of the larger geographical area, shows some of the other cities and distances. We're going to be drilling into the Missouri Ozarks region. So we've got the other videos. I'll include the description and a link to it down below. It'll talk about things to do in the area, about the town of Warsaw, how far it is to Chicago and a number of other places like that. But we'll start off zoomed in a little further. So over here you have St. Louis is about 3.5 hours away, straight out Highway 79, and then you're going to come to Highway 65, which is the Sedalia exit, and then go south down here into Warsaw, and then that gets you into this area here. If you're in Kansas City, it's 2.5 hours. So come over Highway 70 and again down 65 through Sedalia, or if you're down here in this Overland Park southern area, you can come down through, I think it's Highway 47 that cuts down through this way in, but again you'll hit Highway 65. If you're coming from Springfield, it's about 90 minutes straight up Highway 65 into this area. For those of you that are familiar with the Missouri Ozarks, and I'll zoom in a little bit, Bagnell Dam is over here, and Truman Lake is over on the west side. Lake of the Ozarks actually runs about 93 miles. Bagnell Dam is mile marker 0. So you weave through around, and then it actually turns in out here and runs all the way to Truman Lake. And the area that we're talking about runs from, here's, see this orange dot, there's the property we'll zoom into that here in a minute. But this area up here with this elbow at the top is about mile marker 69 miles via water in order to get to Bagnell Dam, right? And right around here is mile marker 80, and this area that is going to be closest to the property, this is mile marker 74. Warsaw is this, you're going to come down 65. This town right here is Warsaw, where you can, it's the county seat for Benton County. It's about 25 minutes or so away from the property. You're going to find Walmart, grocery store, doctors, there's a golf course, steakhouse, there's a nice Mexican place, there's lots of shops, plenty to do here in the area. A lot of it is centered around marine life and boating and outdoors. So if you need supplies, you're going to run about 25 minutes into Warsaw. And there's a couple of little sandwich shops or gas stations along the way where you can get bait or gasoline or coffee and a donut or something like that. It's going to be 75 or Highway 65 down, and then you're going to have Highway 7 that cuts across, and then running up into this area is Highway M and Highway V to get into the properties. We'll drill into that in here just a minute. I wanted to show right here you are. From the property here, you can get up Highway 7, 65 into Warsaw, and there's Walmart. I give you an idea of how long it takes. These are paved roads. And let's see, from here's the property itself. I'm gonna zoom in and out a little bit to talk about a couple of different pieces, but this property itself, and I'll show you the boundaries. But it's nice. It's bordered on 3 different sides by roads. Um, this is going to be Missouri Highway DD. Um, what's interesting about this is there is a power line that comes right through the edge of the property. There's nobody really, there's no other development back in this area. Um, and here, if I zoom out a little bit, here's Lake of the Ozarks, right? So this up here at the top of the screen, this is the mile marker 74-ish, right in here. And then this is the Knobby Creek arm that comes down. And then this is Knobby Creek. You see that it's dried up. Now they actually, Google seems to think that there is potentially a creek that runs through here, right, and feeds into Gravois. So I want to drill into that a little bit and say, well, you'd have to have, there's a culvert. There's going to be a culvert that runs underneath the highway here. If it is, it's a seasonal creek. I didn't see it when I was there. It's probably just drainage of this area. I don't think that there's water flowing there year round. And even from here, this, see this pond, this guy's house over here, and then you're going to come underneath the road, right? So is there a creek there? I don't know. Another view of that is this. So here you see that this right here looks to me like it's either an old creek or a seasonal creek. There's a culvert. There's a culvert coming under the road, so it may have some sort of drainage. This guy over here's got 9 acres, 9.2 acres, right? So I give you an idea. Oops, I give you an idea, but right here would be a nice place to put a house. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. So just from here, and here's a nice one if we zoom in a little bit. This is the property. So there's your power lines coming through the front, just run along the highway here. And this is a different road. This is another road here, but this is a grass road that leads into the property, and this is the property here. This will say something like Forbes Lake of the Ozarks Park leading into grass road. So right now, since there's no other houses back in there, they have not put a gate in here, but there is a cable with a padlock on here. If you wanted to get back into the property, we just need to swing by the clubhouse to get a gate code for the padlock, and then in the event, whenever the time comes that you wanted to build on the property, once the house is built, they will put in a gate, an automatic gate with a key code on it, so you wouldn't have to have the cable across there all the time. So just go up a little bit more. Right, there's another view of. There's another view. But it's that property there. You see that this is paved road. Paved road. Come down and I thought that was nice to have actual picture of the property right there. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit again. So this Forbes Park area was developed back in the 80s. It's about 12,800 acres. Consists of about 4,100 lots, and they'll go up in through here, down in this area here. Taxes are low. On this lot, it's only about $38, $40 a year. There's no time limit to build. Many people choose to buy this type of a lot and build on it in the future. I don't I don't think that there's more than about 100. I don't think there's more than about 100 lots that have been developed in the whole development. So largely undeveloped. Here again, you see this. Let's see. So a couple of things. So let's see. Here is you got about plenty of fishing on the main lake of the Ozarks, but you also have a number of private ponds. So we got Bob's Lake is a 28-acre lake here. Welsh Lake is about a 20-acre, and then Forbes Lake is over here, and then we've got another one that we call Turtle Pond that's about a 3-acre lake over here. But Bob's Lake and Welsh Lake are pretty nice. Pretty nice. They got boat launches, and you can fish from them. Those are for exclusive use of the property owners. At the same time, if you happen to be um, a boater and you wanted to get out there, there is a boat launch right here. So it's not at Turtle Pond, but it's over by Turtle Pond, so you could launch your boat and get out into there. Or we got one here at Turkey Creek. It's a boat launch here. Or closest one to this property would be this is the Deer Creek arm. So from here, just jog on down, and you can probably the easiest one from here would be go up here to the Turtle Pond boat launch. There is let's see, also over here is a 11 slot RV park with tennis courts that if you're traveling in from out of town, haven't built yet, this is free for the use of property owners. There's a gate here with a code that's required. Also in the area, let's see, there is a shooting range. Mid-Missouri Marksman shooting range is right here. And let's see, what else? Let's zoom in on this property a little bit. See that I've got it outlined in orange. There's a couple of neighbors there, right? So power running across down along the highway. But you also have a neighbor here, a couple of neighbors over here. Wanted to show a little bit of a elevation. So here's the right about here is going to be that cable. Come up. Yeah, see how we go up the hill a little bit. So there's a bit of a dip. Let's do an elevation profile on it. So in this case, looking at it from this side, relatively flat through this part of the property, and then we've got just this dip that goes up, or the rise that goes up the hill. Conversely, going the other way, let's take a look at that. From the road here, flat, and then it kind of has a little bit of a dip, not too bad. think that that probably gets the best view of property. It's pretty good up through here. You got, this is going to be where that seasonal creek is, right? So you can see how there's probably some drainage comes down off of this hill, and then goes back down that way. So this up here would be a nice place to build. All right, so I think that's about it. You have 5 miles of shoreline inside of Forbes. With what they have, you see that the lake's right there, be easy to get to. Power at the street, road boundaries on all 3 sides. That's about it. So thanks for watching. More details in the description. Taxes are low. There's no time limit to build. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos, or check out our website, e24land.com, and subscribe to our VIP email list to get early notification on new properties. Thanks a lot.